everyone, this is your tarot reading for Friday the 10th of November. Thank you for joining me. I'm using the Radiant Rider-Waite deck for today's reading. Let's have a look at what the cards want you to be aware of. What you'll be working with. Okay, so we have got the Five of Wands in reverse. Then we have the 20th card of the Major Arcana, which is the Judgment card. And then we have the Empress. Okay, so the Five of Wands this way around, you can see young men fighting there, having minor trivial conflict. It doesn't look all that serious. He's got a smile on his face. He looks like he's kind of having fun. He looks a bit more serious, but it's nothing really very dangerous. It's nothing really of major importance, nothing that's permanent. It is in reverse, so you don't have any conflict with other people. There isn't a lot of room for miscommunication. You're not forced to kind of deal with trivial, annoying things all day long. You kind of have a sense of peace and contentment within yourself and with the relationships you form with other people. So it's a good day to communicate. It's a good day to socialize. It's a good day to meet new people, to get out of your comfort zone and to connect with others. You know, a lot of people don't want to join new clubs, or they're afraid of kind of meeting new people because they're afraid that they'll meet someone they don't like, or that someone negative is going to come into their life. So they try and protect themselves by kind of shielding themselves. On this day, there's no need for that. There isn't going to be really any conflict in your life. There's going to be, well, there is room for a lot of positivity and joy, and to communicate with people in a way that's satisfying and where you feel understood and heard and listened to. The next card is the Judgment card, and the Judgment card is really wonderful because we've got this angel there with its trumpet, blowing the trumpet and calling these people back to life. You can see them it's kind of macabre, but they're kind of coming out of their coffins here and they're coming back to life. They're being called to live the life that they were meant to live. This is the higher power saying, this is what you're meant to do. It's now time to kind of wake up, to stand up and to live your purpose, to get on with your life, to live your destiny, and to hear the guidance and to implement it so that you can live this life that you're meant to live. So there's a wake-up call here, in a sense. So you don't feel as afraid of other people as you possibly do on other days. You don't worry about conflict so much, and you kind of feel this call to step outside of your comfort zone, to do something different, to try something different in life. So if you work really hard, you know, you work 80-hour weeks and you never take a day off, this is the day to take a day off and to do something different, and maybe to go to a gallery and to chat to a couple of people and to do something that you would never do under normal circumstances, and to just listen to your guidance. It's going to be different for everyone. So some people are going to be guided to not do the 80-hour week and to take a day off instead. Other people may get the guidance to visit a different place, or to learn a new skill, or to go visit someone who, you know, a friend of a friend who's been recommended, something like that. A new beginning is kind of in the air. There's a sense of you being called to do something differently today. And by doing that and by listening to that message, you end up as the Empress. And the Empress is someone who is not in a difficult position. I mean, this is a woman who is prosperous, she's abundant, she's very comfortable, she's got these beautiful pillows there. We've got the symbol of Venus, goddess of love and beauty. Then we've got this amazing harvest. So she's sown these wonderful positive seeds. Now she can bring in all this goodness that is nurturing and fulfilling. And the Empress is a card that really symbolizes a new beginning. It's the number 3, but it's a new beginning in terms of love. So if you step outside of your comfort zone today, and especially, I think this applies especially to people who kind of have maybe social anxiety, or who are anxious in social situations, who avoid things because of trivial reasons, like, I don't want to go to the party because what if I don't know anyone and I'll just stand there by myself? I'll feel really awkward. So instead I'm going to stay home and I'm just going to pull the duvet over my head and I'm just going to, you know, feel safe. That's kind of a self-defeating attitude, because even if you are at an event and you spend a little bit of time by yourself and you feel a little bit awkward, that doesn't kill you. There's nothing wrong with that, you know? And it's that awkwardness in itself and standing by yourself which actually opens you up to someone coming over and approaching you. I mean, I don't know about you, but if I'm out and about and I spot someone who I want to talk to, if they're in a group of people and they're having a wonderful time, I'm far less likely to go barging into that situation and say hello than if someone's sitting by themselves and they're just, you know, appreciating nature or something. Those kind of people are much easier to talk to, for me anyway. So this is a day where if you do that, if you heed this call of your inner self, which is guiding you to do something differently in whatever way that may appear for you, then you will end up with a new beginning in terms of your love life. You'll either meet someone who is deserving of your love, who you can connect with, or someone who you really warm to and who you enjoy, or you discover a new activity or a thing that you really love and adore, and that's really going to enrich your life that hasn't been in your life before. She's also got these pomegranates on her dress, and pomegranates to me represent wealth and abundance and things being exotic and interesting and passionate and exciting. So all of that is available to you on this day if you step out of your comfort zone, if you face your fears, and you do things despite feeling anxious or uncomfortable or awkward about certain things, and you listen to the guidance and you do something that is totally new and fresh, and you'll be rewarded for making that leap of faith and listening to the guidance. Number-wise, we've got 5 and 20 is 25 and 3 is 28. 2 and 8 is 1. And 1 is about taking the initiative, being a leader, or doing something independently. The first card of the tarot, of the major arcana, is the Magician. And the Magician is basically someone who's connected to the universe. He's got one hand up to the sky, so he listens to the guidance that he gets, which on this day you're getting loudly and very clearly, giant trumpet there. And the other hand points towards the earth. So he takes that guidance, he processes it within his own system, and then he takes action on that guidance. And that's what this day is about. If you hear the message, you do things despite any fears that may be there, which are going to be mitigated on this day because the message is so loud and so clear. And you take action on that, you will find that you experience a new beginning, a doorway opens, and there's the potential for love to enter because you're stepping outside of your comfort zone and you're embracing the uncertain. And the uncertainty today isn't going to deliver you something negative. It's going to deliver you something really positive that you'll love and adore, and that's going to bring a lot of joy and enthusiasm and excitement into your life, and you'll be very, very pleased that you stepped out of this regular routine of yours and that you did something different today, because you'll be blessed as a result of it. So it looks like a really positive day. I hope you have a wonderful time. If you'd like a private reading with me, then please get in touch with me via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. In my readings, I use astrology, tarot, and the numerology. The astrology gives me a blueprint of your soul. It shows me what your vocational aptitudes are, what your life purpose is, what your strengths and weaknesses are, and I can also look at what's coming up in future by using the predictive astrology and the tarot, and that shows me what's coming up in your finances, in your love life, what you can do in terms of your career, travel, spirituality, family, health, anything at all really. So if you have any questions, I can answer those for you in a personal reading. So just visit the website Gregory Scott. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.